Alright guys, welcome back to the Motovlog. Thanks for stopping by again. It's really great to have y'all here, to have people that watch this that give any kind of a hoot what I'm up to. We are heading back out Old Shelby Road. This is a road that I found in the last vlog that I did. Got a little debris. I wanted to pop out here and go a little bit further and see if we can find anything else out here. So again, we're crossing 70 and I'm going to skip forward to the point where I cross 40. Oh, more debris. Little squirrel there. Oh, more debris. So much stuff in the road today. And now we're crossing 40. Back out through the twisties. Whoa. Ooh. Terrifying. Not a huge fan of that. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. It wasn't even close to me, but seeing that, been in a lot of accidents with deer. You know, living in North Carolina, it's a pretty common thing, but... Oh, you see me, guy? Freaking me out. Okay, everything's a little freaky today. That's a very strange time to see deer, by the way, in the middle of the day. Had to shift down, grab another gear. There's just not enough power in safes gear when you're going up any kind of an incline like this. Our skeleton friend again. This wind is blowing against me too. It's making me grab more gears. I don't like to run up on cars and follow them closely. I know that when I'm in a car and a bike's behind me, I just think about how miserable I'm making their day because they can't fly on and there's really nowhere for me to pass here. So I'm just gonna sit back, sit up, and enjoy this view over here. Look at that. We got rain out there. I can see the little striations. Looks like water falling to the earth. Yeah, this is where we turned around last time. So, giving this person some space. We just passed where we stopped in the last vlog, and I'm still kind of cruising nice and easy, giving this car a bunch of space. Oh god, a bug just hit me right in the eye. Luckily I have my goggles on. I hope the GoPro got that. Jeez, I have wondered about that with wearing this style of helmet. Like there's all this like space in here that stuff can get caught in. So, oh, the road's closed ahead. So I wonder if if a bird flew in there, and got like stuck in there, like that would be pretty bad, right? Like, I don't know if that's possible or if it's ever happened before. I think anything that can happen will happen. So it's probably happened to some unfortunate soul. Hey, what's up, my guy? Out here cruising with the lady. Yeah, I wonder if a bird gets stuck in there. Would I be safer riding with a street helmet? I don't know. I do know my head gets blown around a lot. Like, after I get above 60 miles per hour, it's really not a comfortable helmet to wear. The setup that I have currently. See a golf cart coming onto the road, I think. Oh, he was just turning around. That looks sick. I mean, we can make it. but I don't think those boys would be too happy. I don't think I've really ran through all of the gear that I have since I got this bike. I really didn't put like a ton into my gear, and I got some nice things. I got some stuff that I probably shouldn't have skimped on that I did skimp on, because it's really freaking expensive. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. I'm actually gonna go up to this little church up here and turn around, I think. Maybe. This is... okay, well, the road right past the church. That'll be easy to remember. And follow the detour signs. But yeah, when you first get your bike, like, the stuff nobody tells you is how much money you're gonna spend on gear. And I mean, it's stuff that, like, in my mind it's essential. I think that a lot of people would skimp on it, but obviously you gotta have a decent helmet, and I do just have a decent helmet. I don't have a great helmet. It's a really cheap Leatt helmet, and I'm happy with the amount of protection that it provides me, just because of the way that I ride. And I know that's stupid too. Like, people are like, well, you can't control what other people do, but also I can't spend $800 on a climb helmet, you know? Like, I can't get like the top of the line carbon, like, crazy protection. But I mean, this is a good helmet from a good company that I trust, that, you know, it's gonna do a lot more than nothing. Goggles, I mean, who doesn't have a pair of 100% goggles that rides dirt bikes? I don't know anyone that doesn't trust their goggles. My gloves are Alpine Stars. I think they're called SMX ones. A lot of different reviews on Amazon. Some people say they're super uncomfortable. I think those people are ridiculous, or they got a different pair of gloves than I did, because these things are pretty dang comfy. My jacket is a Scorpion Exo Mesh something. It's great. It flows a ton of air. Got lots of pockets. Got a zip one here, 2 zip ones on the side, and then there's like an inner pocket that I actually keep my recorder in, that gets all my audio and stuff. So yeah, I'm super happy with the jacket. I think the jacket was like $150. It's pretty rad. I'm not wearing riding pants right now. I'm wearing some just super squid joggers at the moment. Moot house. But yeah, where I really didn't skimp, the things that I knew like 100% that I want protected, you know, 1,000,000% when I first start. Oh god, that bump hurt. My head, my feet, and my hands. That's kind of the order that I got stuff in. The thing that I really refused to skimp on the most was my boots. Here's a nice little spot to turn around. Where are we at? Oh, it's Highway 10. Here's a place where we can't get gas. What is this? It's raining out there. It's pretty rad. So yeah, I didn't skimp on the boots. I've got some Alpine Star Corazols. I really like them a lot. They're super comfortable. They've got a lot of flex in them for an adventure touring boot. It's definitely not a motocross boot. I wouldn't race in it. Not that I would race anyways, but for what it is, for like trail riding, bumming around, it's going to give you some good adequate protection. It is very waterproof. I have tested that thoroughly. I've done multiple creek crossings while trail riding, and it has held up really well. My feet haven't got wet. The only moisture I've detected on my feet are from the sweat that pours out of them the entire time that they are in the boots. And yeah, riding boots, they're hot. They're really hot. But it beats the heck out of the alternative. My wife works at a job where she counsels people, so I can't really give out any information because I don't have any, because that's how that job works. But a person that she knows through that job got their foot really messed up by riding a bike with boots that had shoelaces, and those shoelaces got caught in the chain, and then eventually the sprocket, and it sucked their foot into the rear sprocket, which is just, that's freaking miserable to think about. I am just gonna go laceless and err on the side of caution always, like I do with everything. You might catch me out without my adventure pants on when I'm, you know, going on a ride somewhere that's familiar and close and short. I know all the stats. Please make sure in the comments down below, tell me the stat about all the wrecks that occur within 5 miles of the house. I get it. A lot of people want to do all the gear all the time, and I do too most of the time, but I'm not wearing adventure pants to go on a 30-minute ride and sweat all out my butt crack. But I guess I could hit a freaking deer. I mean, what do I know? I don't know anything. Tell me I'm wrong. Get in the comments. I know that I'm wrong, so I'm not gonna fight you on it. Did I pass the church already? Aha, there's our church. This is where we're turning. Yeah, so this is our detour. There's some dank dirt. And when you're on a dual sport, like, you just, every single thing that you see is just like an opportunity to just be a goon. But I mean, that's at a freaking church. I'm not gonna be that guy. But yeah, what are your opinions on gear? What are things that you'll leave the house without that you probably shouldn't? And what advice do you have for me on gear as far as, you know, what I should upgrade next? I think the next thing I should probably get a better helmet. I think that I could definitely use a better helmet, and specifically I think I could benefit from like an adventure touring helmet, like some kind of modular system, so that I could have a full face shield that a bird cannot physically get caught in. Yeah, if we can keep the birds out of my face, that would be preferable, I think. That's the road that we turned around on last time. So we are back in the realm of things that are known. And also back in the land of the cervid, I believe. The deer was up here somewhere. You know, speaking of that deer that we saw earlier, I don't know how this didn't pop into my head immediately, but I was thinking, like, something that I've never seen as far as motovlogs go is I've never seen someone like ride a motorcycle to go hunting like regularly, and that's something that I think I could do this fall. I'm a deer hunter. I hunt like whitetail deer here in North Carolina, and been pretty successful the last few years, and I define success probably a little differently than most people do. Last year I was focused on helping my friend get on his first deer, and that was a bigger success than me getting my first deer the year before. Oh god, that wind blast was crazy! Whoa! I don't get that from semis most of the time. That almost like pulled my head off. Anyways, but yeah, I would like to take or find a way to like mount my hunting equipment on my bike and ride it up there in the winter. I would really like to take you guys up to where I hunt, and then also like do a GoPro recording of the hunt. I could show you guys kind of what that's like. That'd be pretty fun. Alright, so that was a good little ride. We are almost back home. We're crossing 40 again. If you guys ride, what's your single favorite piece of riding gear that you have? And don't make it something like a GoPro or something that, you know, like I'm trying to think of stuff that I don't care about. Like, honestly, like, I don't care about bike stuff either, like tires or any of that stuff. Like, I'm gonna figure that stuff out as I go, but like stuff that makes you like more comfortable on the bike. As far as the gear that I got when I first started, and because this is the only gear that I have experience with, this jacket is probably my favorite thing that I have. The piece of gear that has saved me the most since I started riding, that has probably prevented the most injuries, and forgive me for saying this, 100%, it's these goggles right here. I mean, they've saved my eyes countless times, and I've only rode 953 miles. I probably would have lost my eyes 4 or 5 times since starting to wear these things and beginning to ride. Alright, well anyways, I hope you enjoyed the vlog and had a good time. My name is Nay, and I had a really good time. See you guys. Bye. Bye.